did it to myself. I can't blame anyone else. I did it to myself. Welcome to the Time Treadmill. I'm Ron, and these are my sweaty thoughts about Doctor Who. Lucy's in the booth with me again today. Can you say hi, Lucy? Good girl. So, if you hear a little noise in the background, that's what that is. Yesterday, I mentioned that there are two tropes in science fiction that I hate above all others, and the worst, of course, is the space trial. Space trial. But the one that runs a close second is the doppelganger story, where an actor plays two identical parts. I mentioned that yesterday without remembering the crux of what today's story is, and I hope I can be forgiven for that. The fact is that I barely remember anything about the entire Key to Time sequence because it's far and away Tom Baker's weakest season. There's just nothing interesting going on here. The writers came up with an overarching story and then, I don't know, gave up. So of course you can imagine my joy and delight when I realized that today's story, The Androids of Tara, is a retelling of The Prisoner of Zelda, in which actress Mary Tamm plays not one, not two, but four distinct roles. She of course plays Romana, and then she plays the princess in this story, and then she plays android copies of both herself and the princess in this story. Four doppelgangers. Oh, my head hurts. But the only interesting thing I have to say about this story is it bucks the thematic trend of the rest of the Key to Time sequence by having the fourth segment of the Key to Time found and identified within the first 10 minutes of the first part. So that whole plot thread is dispensed with. Really, Lucy? I have to say, my dog licking her paws is more interesting than this story. So the whole mystery of the Key to Time is dispensed with early on, and instead we're dealing with your standard medieval court intrigue with a new king about to be coronated and the plot to keep him from being there, and the doctor roped into repairing an android decoy duplicate of the presumptive king. Meanwhile, the bad guy kidnaps Romana, who happens to look identical to the long-lost princess, long lost because she's being held in the bad guy's prison, and then there are more androids, and it just goes on. As I say, not my favorite of stories. It's no Planet of the Giants, but yeah, it's a bit of a slog. So I've got another day of Androids of Tara, and for the life of me, I have no idea what I'm going to talk about tomorrow, so tune in to find out, because I'm sure I'll pull something out of my hat. I'll see you tomorrow. Really, Lucy? Really?